Sports presents High School Volleyball. Tonight's game is brought to you by patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Dome Ford, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Valentine Insurance, AMG Vanadium, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, and J&S Tree Services.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Logan High School. It is time for the Girls Division III Regional Semifinals between the Meadowbrook Lady Colts and the Nelsonville-York Lady Buckeyes. I'm Bill Castler calling the game tonight. Joining me, Brett Klein. Brett, these two teams match up pretty well, although they got here in a lot of different ways. Nelsonville-York, a very tall team. They rely on their blocking. They rely on their offense around the net. Meadowbrook, coached by Kelly Zender, they are an excellent defensive team, and we are going to see a clinic tonight on defensive volleyball as the Colts made the Girls Division III Regional. As you can hear, Nelsonville-York brought
the house.
They did. They brought it only about 10 miles
Quick
down the road here.
For the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
And when you look on paper at these two teams, you can see Nelsonville, I mean, they're big on defense at the net. They have such a high percentage of just getting in the defender's face, getting those shots knocked down, and, scoring. That's why they're here.
A lot of double blocks. You can see that. And look at the height. You can see the height on these girls. They've got a number, they've probably got about 5 girls over 5'10", which is big for girls. There's the big hitter right there. That's number 2, Chloe Lehman. The other big hitter, number 21, Kylie Warren. Or excuse me, it is Warren, not Warren. I was corrected on that pronunciation. So they're the big hitters for the Buckeyes tonight. And, of course, leading the way for Meadowbrook, we've got a couple of seniors. Number 1, Taylor Sichna. And also number 3, Carly Launder, and they are senior captains. So a lot riding tonight on those two girls, but good defense on the Meadowbrook side and a lot of offense and a lot of height on that Nelsonville-York side. But I'll tell you what, I talked to Coach Kelly Zender before the game. She said, you know what, we've seen this before. In fact, in the district final against Union Local, pretty similar matchup. A lot of height, a lot of offense. Same kind of thing that Nelsonville-York brings. So it's the Buckeyes and the Lady Colts tonight getting ready now for the first serve.
And that's what we've got to be careful of. These Colts, they will play with high intensity. They are going to go quick. They aren't going to, wait for an opportunity. They're not going to wait and wait and wait. Now, in a matchup like today, you might get that to wear down that Buckeye defense, but Meadowbrook is ready to attack.
It's about keeping rallies alive for the Colts. Hey, officials tonight on the net. Shane White, he's the one underneath. Up on the ladder, Lori Francescan, David McRae on the line, and Brian Washburn, the other line official tonight here in this Girls Division III Regional Semifinal. Getting ready now for the first serve.
I can tell you one thing. These Buckeyes, they are excited for their team. Quick trip, easy trip. They're ready to see their team hopefully make it to the regional finals.
Keep an eye on the libero wearing the orange jersey for the Buckeyes. She's got almost 3 times as many passes as do her teammates. She is their main assist girl. She's the one who's really good at passing. That first pass so critical in competitive volleyball. Here's first serve, number 21, Kylie Warren. Ball is in, up by the Colts. Dug out by Addie Sichna. Ball hits the antenna off the block. That's going to be point to Meadowbrook. Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to give that point to the Buckeyes. Ball's up. That ball's passed high, and let's see. They're going to say that's a double hit. So that's going to make it 2-0 Nelsonville-York. Again, you see the dominance on the front.
They are ready to defend that ball. And even when you're looking at it now, they have 3 defenders already waiting for that to come up.
That's an ace serve right there by number 21 for the Buckeyes, Kylie Warren.
Buckeyes taking a quick and early 3-0 lead over Meadowbrook.
Not a problem for the Colts. Long trip here for Meadowbrook, short trip for Nelsonville-York. Here's a middle hit. That's off. That's number with that hit. I think that was that Addie Sichna with the hit? No, it was not.
couldn't quite, number 4 for Nelsonville, couldn't quite get her body turned around, just hit off her arm and went right by her.
Well, a lot of times a good hitter will use a blocker. All right, here we go. First serve for Meadowbrook. Right up to the setter. Good hit, and ball's in. That was number 2, Chloe Lehman, and she turned the line pretty hard on that one. So that's going to make it 4-1. Buckeyes out to a quick start here. Lady Colts a little bit on their heels. Ball's up. Pass to the middle. They're going to call a double hit.
Yeah, you had
on the setter, I think. I think that was Avery Black, number 6, who took that ball. It's going to make it 5-1, Nelsonville-York. Ball's in the net. That's going to make it 5-2.
That is a break for Meadowbrook, trying to get their roll on their side and just right off the net.
Here's Taylor Sitchna. Boy, she's a good server. Couple good runs against Union Local here the other week. Oh, that ball's down. Planted by number 2. That is Chloe Lehman again for Nelsonville-York. Boy, strong hitter at the net. That's from the middle. 6-2 NY. Notice the Yankees symbol that they're using. NY Nelsonville-York. Oh, yeah. All right. Ball's in. To the backside. It's rolled across now. Here's the set. Lehman gets going to say Colts in the net. And thus far, number 2, Chloe Lehman, has proved to be a problem for Meadowbrook. Now, next rotation, she's off the front line. There's a serve. Ball's across. Down. Nice job by one of the Colts, Sitchna, with the set. That's back across. Played back across by the Buckeyes. Middle hit. Ball's brought up by Nelsonville-York. Outside hit Lehman. Good dig. Sitchna with the set. That's Carly Launder with the hit. Middle hit. Middle set. That's a point for the Colts. Nelsonville-York set was a little tight, got in the net. That's going to make it 7-3.
I've been noticing a lot of these calls. You know where they're at, Bill?
Yes.
They are at the net.
That's where they specialize. Here's a long pass. Good job by the setter for Nelsonville-York. Passes across. It's tight, but down the line. That's Carly Launder, the senior captain, number 3. She caught that one pretty well.
And that is the aggressiveness of Meadowbrook. They will come at you with that intensity every single time.
Had the block to the inside, but got around her. Ball's up across. Dug out. Lehman digs it out. That's going to be under the net. They're going to say that's point Meadowbrook. Here come the Colts. 7-5 now, just down by 2. Another serve for number 6, Avery Black. Black serve is in. Chloe Lehman brings it up. Bumped up. Ball never made it across. Blocked down. That's going to be point Colts, 7-6. Here comes Meadowbrook.
And you notice ever since that rotation to take her off that.
Chloe Lehman's back in the back line now.
Right.
It changes the game for Nelsonville-York.
And Meadowbrook still has that same intensity at the net. They are not letting up.
Nice serve. Ball's dug up by Nelsonville-York. Free ball across. Set to the middle. Ball's down. That's number 11, Katie Stoney for the Colts.
Might be 7-7, but tie ball game there, Bill. Meadowbrook is storming back.
Avery Black on a nice service run. Ball's in and out.
Just too much on that from her.
It was close, but the lineman got a pretty good look at it.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't be any closer to it.
All right. Back now with the serve, number 2, Chloe Lehman. 8-7 now. Nelsonville-York with a 1-point lead. Ball's up. Addie Sitchna's hit is rolled across, as set is rolled across. Nelsonville-York gets back across. Dumped by the Colts. Picked up nicely by Nelsonville-York. Here come the Buckeyes. That's number 21, Kylie Warren. When number 2, Chloe Lehman, goes into the back, number 21, Kylie Warren, will come up front. She's the other outside hitter for Nelsonville-York.
And Nelsonville is doing a great job getting these balls set for their hitters.
Look at the size of at the net, too. Lehman's service. Oh! That is number 2, Carol Launder, Carly's sister, the freshman defensive specialist. 10-7 now. Buckeyes lead by 3. Chloe Lehman with a little run serving here. Ball serve. That's in. Nice job by the libero, Journey Nicola. Ball off the net. Is there a touch? They're going to say point. Point to Nelsonville-York. 4-point lead for the Buckeyes, 11-7. First game here at Logan High School. Ball's in. To the middle. That's a good hit by Launder. Ball's dumped across and out. Point to the Colts. Nice job there by Avery Black. She got some help. Somebody called that out and she backed off. 11-8.
And you could see her reaction after that happened. She was, definitely not expecting that ball to go out. Luckily, her teammates helped her out with that.
Carly Launder's serve goes into the net. That's going to be point NY. Substitution coming in for the Buckeyes. Number 5, that is Kenzie Van Bieber. She's a service specialist. Backline hit by the Colts. Ball hits the tape, goes across. Free ball back across by the Buckeyes. That nice set by Sichna, picked up by Nelsonville-York. Great job by Nicola on the dig. Outside. And that's out. That's number 10, Nat Norman, the freshman, fanning on the hit. That's going to make it 13-8. Boy, you can hear the Buckeye faithful over there. 10 minutes down the road. Short trip up here to Logan.
Oh, yeah, and the entire stands are filled with Nelsonville fans. Meadowbrook faithful is strong. Their student section looks good. A lot of spectators here for the Colts.
We had what? It's an
hour and a half.
Hour and a half trip down here. It's
go past the banjos and the
cornfields and banjos and barns. It's we are out in the sticks here, but when you finally hit 33, I mean it's pretty nice down here. Beautiful facility at Logan High School. Number 5, Kenzie Van Bieber, the server for Nelsonville-York. That's a good hard serve. That's an ace serve right there. 14-8 now.
Too low for Meadowbrook to handle. I mean, she got the hit, but arms were not positioned right. Just got away from her.
Van Bieber, the top server. 61 aces on the year for NY.
Again, another great serve by Nelsonville.
Oh! I got it, you take it. Buckeyes with a lack of communications there, and that's going to turn the ball back over to Meadowbrook's side. And number 5, Journey Nicola, will serve for the Colts, who need some points. They need a little run here to get back in this game. Nicola's serve is in, dug up by the Buckeyes. Ball's up, never made tape, and that's going to be point Meadowbrook. 14-10.
You saw they just went vertical with that. They didn't allow any room for that ball to get by.
Ball's, boy, I'll tell you what, that's 2 service errors for the Colts. That's uncharacteristic now. I only saw 2 the whole match when they took on Union Local in the district final. All right, ball's in. Nice pass, and that ball's up and dug up. Is that off the block? They're going to say point Nelsonville-York. So that's going to put the libero, number 4, Lindsey Spencer, back. 16-10 now. Ball's up. Set to the outside. That's a nice hit. That is number 1, Taylor Sichna from Sister Addie. It's going to put Addie Sichna back on the service line now.
They are sending these back over with some ferocity.
I'm telling you right now, these girls hit the ball hard. Ball's in. Dug up by Nelsonville-York. Back set. That's rolled and not picked up. Great roll there by number 21, Kylie Warren. It's going to make it 17-11. Good up. to the outside. That's Sitchna off the block and good. Macy Call and number 20, Kylie Warren, could not. They had the double on Sitchna, and they couldn't. She got it right between them. 17-12 now. Colts need a run. Here's Kara Launder, defensive specialist for the Colts. Ball's in. 17-13 now. 4-point lead for the Buckeyes.
She decommitted, but then committed, and it was just...
Ball was right in her eyes. Those are hard to dig. That is a better up. To the outside, ball's hit down. Nice dig by the libero. Free ball picked up by the Buckeyes. Up to the front now. Here's big number 2. Boy, Chloe Lehman.
The ball sent into the
she winds up
12th row of the of the stands.
Well, one of the Colts got a hold of it, so it's going to make it 18-13 now. Question. So they looks like they're saying that they were out of rotation. You can see they line up in a certain way so that your rotation is set, has to be set before you serve. They're saying it wasn't set. They're saying that she was, let's see what the call is here. They're giving them a point. Point to the Buckeyes, 19-13 now. Ball was in. Good up. Back set. Hit hard. That's in and down. That's number 1, Taylor Sitchna, with that hit from the right side. 19-14, 5-point lead for Nelsonville-York. Taylor Sitchna, one of the best servers for the Lady Colts. Ball's up. Lehman with the hit. And that ends that rotation right there. 20-14 now. (15) Macy Call with the serve for Nelsonville-York. Ball's up and in. Nice pass. And the hit. Down by Launder. Picked up by Nelsonville-York. Lehman with a nice hit to the back line. 21-14. First game to the Buckeyes. So, we're going to take a quick break. The score in the match is Nelsonville-York 1, Meadowbrook nothing. We'll take a break and back with more right after this.
Are you looking for a career path with a growing company? AMG Vanadium is actively recruiting for production and maintenance team members at its Zanesville plant and would love to talk to you about your next career opportunity. Come join a company with a strong environmental purpose and commitment to community. To learn more, visit AMG's website at amg-v.com/careers. AMG offers a competitive wage and benefit package and career growth opportunities. Applications are currently being accepted.
Welcome back to the Girls Division III Regional Semifinals. Nelsonville-York jumping out on top of Meadowbrook. First game, 21-14 win. Buckeyes will have the first serve here in game 2. Oh, I'm sorry, game's to 23, so it's 21-14. Overpass, that's going to make it 22-14. This is game point. Ball's floated. Play it. Sitchna with the set. That's number 3. That is Carly Launder with the hit. It's going to make it 22-15 now. Still, game point for the Buckeyes. Black serve. In. Blocked by the Colts. Ball's put up. And down, that's Launder. 22-16 now. Colts with a little bit of a rally here. Served by Black. That ball's in. Put up. Back set. Hit hard by Lehman. That's game point.
Now if I'm correct, he should be 25, right, Bill?
25, okay. I'll get it yet.
The night's so young.
Yeah. Last game's to 15, I can tell you that.
Right, if it goes into a fifth set.
Yeah, fifth game, yes. Now game point, 24-16. Ball's in, that's a cross. Overpass to the middle, dumped. Picked up by the Colts. Avery Black digs it across. Set to the outside. Picked up by the Colts. Blocked. That's game. 25-16, the final in the first game. And with that, we'll take a quick break. Lady Buckeyes jump out on the Lady Colts. 1-0 in the match. 25-16 win in game number 1. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
I'm not buying till I check Down Ford.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there's one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you'll always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. In business for nearly 60 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at DoanFord.com.
Start thinking about outdoor project season. That's where J&S Tree Care Services can help. Whether it's hauling, cutting, trimming, removals, stump grinding, leaf and debris cleanup, or any other timber project, nothing is too far away, too big, or too small. J&S Tree Care Services can do it all. Find us on Facebook at JS Tree Care Services and call me, Jeanette, or my husband, Steve, for a free quote at 740-260-6603.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it's for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company from Iowa to offer liability coverage to package with their Patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today, 740-305-5121, and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye. Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
We're back. Logan High School, Nelsonville-York taking on the Meadowbrook Lady Colts Girls Division III Regional Semifinals. Lady Buckeyes jumping out to a 1-0 lead as far as the match goes. Here is the libero number 5, Journey Nicola, rotating in for the Colts now. With the serve for Meadowbrook, the freshman number 2, Kara Launder. Ball's in, put up, out of bounds as number 2, Chloe Lehman, trying to cut the line. Couldn't find any of the blocks, so that's going to be point Meadowbrook. Good start here for the Lady Colts. Megan Booth with the set. Right back to Lehman again. Good dig up by the Colts. Picked up by Sichna and rolled back across. Nice roll. Booth with the set. Lehman again out of bounds. And the set was a little bit far toward the net. She made the antenna, but it didn't make the line. So that's point to the Colts. 2-0 Meadowbrook. This is what the Colts needed. A good start here. Another serve by Launder. That is out of bounds. 2-1 now.
Just long on the serve there. Going to be interesting to see how Meadowbrook plays this after, quick 2-point swing for them, and now back in the hands of Nelsonville.
Setter, that is Booth with the serve, and she serves it deep.
I stand corrected.
3-1.
Now notice that was her first serve of the game. She had been up at the net almost the entire first set.
Well, she'll come from the back line to set. Lehman's bump is a good one. Booth has the set. That's to the middle and down. So nice job by the middle hitter that time. Number 2, Chloe Lehman. 3-2 Meadowbrook. With the serve, number 15, Macy Call for the Buckeyes. Nicola's bump is a little high, but a good one. And down, that's out of bounds. Carly Launder really tagged it, but she hit it out of bounds. 3-3 now. Number 15, Macy Call with a second serve. Ball's in. Journey Nicola puts it up. Addie Sitchna to the outside. Nice job there. Good wipe. Number 6, Avery Black, using the block to her advantage that time. 4-3 Meadowbrook.
And just a quick mental lapse there for Nelsonville.
For the middle lapse, I think it's more of a good play by Avery Black as she saw the block was up in her face and she just basically dumped it off the outside arm of one of the blockers. So it's a good play by her. Oh, that one never doesn't make net. Number 10, Gianna Dixon, lost concentration there. 5-3 Meadowbrook. Black with another serve. Ball's in. Set by Booth. Lehman's hit is in. She hits some all angles. I mean, gets under the ball and just, she puts something on it every time.
And she knows exactly where to put it.
Adjust well to the set. Now she's in the back line now, so she'll have to hit from the back. 5-4 Meadowbrook. Lehman with the serve. Ball's in. Nicola's bump is good. Oh, that's a double hit. Good bump, and Addie Sitchna mishandled the pass. 5-5 now. Lehman with her second serve. Ball's in. No, out of bounds. Nice job there. That's good judgment by Kara Launder. So that's going to put Carly Launder back on the line, the senior captain, serving.
A couple strong words from the Nelsonville faithful on that call there.
Bad pass, and now dug over free by the Lady Buckeyes. Nicola's, that's hit from the middle. Nice hit by Stoney to the outside. Here's Warren, and it's in. Journey Nicola came in a little bit too tight on that. Ball caught the line. 6-6 now. Another serve for number 5. That's Kenzie Van Bieber, and she's got a good serve. Keep an eye on this. Catches tape. That's a break for the Colts. 7-6 Meadowbrook. And you don't have to look at Van Bieber. She's the best server for Nelsonville-York. Journey Nicola, the libero, to serve for Meadowbrook. Ball is in. Ball's out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say in. No, I'm sorry. That official said in. This official said out. Point to the Colts. 8-6 now. Meadowbrook. Lead to the Colts. Put down number 21, Warren. Got to get it right. Kylie Warren puts it down. Here's the libero, Lindsey Spencer with a serve. Ball's out. Point to the Colts. Meadowbrook leads 9-7.
Meadowbrook is getting a handful of breaks from these serves from Nelsonville.
Well, and I'll tell you what, they were on in the first game, not so much the second game. Here's Addie Sitchna's serve. Bad dig. Now that's a free ball across for Meadowbrook. Ball's up. Addie Sitchna to the middle. Taylor Sitchna's hit is dug across. Libero, Journey Nicola gets it up. Dug up by Nelsonville-York. Here's 21 Warren off the hands of Nicola. Point to Nelsonville-York. 9-8 now. With the serve now, number 21.
And
Kylie Warren.
You can see who just came in for the game for Nelsonville.
Yeah, number two. To the outside. Sitchna. Good block by the Buckeyes. Nicola's bump set. Good roll by Sitchna. Back to the outside. Blocks up. off the rock. Good job by the Colts to pick that up. Nicole's got it. Free ball back across. To the middle. Down. Out of bounds. Point Meadowbrook. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a good set and a missed hit by number 15, Macy Call. She's upset with herself.
And that's not the first break that Meadowbrook had in that almost the exact same position.
Rotations come around. Here's the first server, Kara Launder for the Colts. Ball's in. Oh! There's a break. Boy, the best passer for the Buckeyes, number 4, Lindsey Spencer. Didn't handle it well, bumped it out of bounds. 3-point lead for Meadowbrook. Here's Launder with a second serve. Ball's in. Set to the outside. Good dig. Tipped across by Meadowbrook. They're going to say that's going to be net on Addie Sichna. She tipped the ball across and then went into the net with her shoulder. Good call. Now the setter, number 20, that is Megan Booth, serving for Nelsonville-York. Ball is in. Nicola's bump is good. Sichna set to the right side, off the block, picked up by Nelsonville-York to the outside. Oh, number 2, Chloe Lehman turned the line that time and put it in. 1-point lead for Meadowbrook.
And you look at that front line that they have at the net there, Bill.
Oh, they got some
size. They are
they?
tall.
They are, yeah, hitting through trees. To the outside, that's a great hit by Launder. Off the block, and I'll tell you what, right through the trees, right under the roof, you have to like it. 12-10 Meadowbrook. Taylor Sichna now with the serve for the Colts. Ball is in. Tough, dug out of the net, but not quite enough. Point to Meadowbrook. That was number 2, Chloe Lehman with the overpass.
This is where you'd like to see Meadowbrook start to build that lead. Give that separation and don't look back.
13-10. Sichna's second serve is in. Dug up. That's a good pass. Set by Warren to the middle. Tipped across by Lehman. Great job. I don't know how she found her way through the block, but she did. 13-11. That's a big point for Nelsonville-York.
And she sold that very well.
Macy Call now with the serve for NY. Ball is in. Dug up by Kara Launder to the outside. Carly Launder gets a hit. Dug back across by Nelson. Back set. Nice block. Number 6, that's Avery Black. Good swing, but a great block. Again, we talked about the height across the front line. Got her that time. Set was a little tight, and she couldn't get it around the block. 13-12 now. 1-point lead for the Colts. Ball is out. Good call by Kara Launder. Avery Black now with the serve. 14-12 Meadowbrook. Just exactly what you're talking about here, Brett. Here's where they build the lead. Black's serve is good. Dug up. Mason set to the back. Oh, good dig. Great dig. Put across by Launder. Boy, I'll tell you what, great rally. Somebody dug that ball up. Chloe Lehman hit it hard, but somebody got the ball up, and a good job by Meadowbrook.
And that just barely made it in any further, and that was a point to Nelsonville.
3-point lead for the Colts. Served by Black. Put up. Here's the hit. Little dump. Picked up now. Back across. Back set now. Chloe Lehman, she got stuck. She was under the ball. She had a bad approach, and that's going to make it 16-12. 4-point lead, Lady Colts. Timeout on the floor. You have to like what Meadowbrook is doing this game.
100%.
A lot steadier on defense. They're getting their serves in, and their passes are coming up to the middle. Right now, Nelsonville-York having a little problem. Chloe Lehman not having the success she had first game because she was dominant at the net in game 1.
That first set, I mean, it was all Nelsonville. It was close, but at the same time, Nelsonville stayed strong. They kept the pressure on. They did not let Meadowbrook keep that close, and that's what made them win the first set. The second set, I mean, it's the complete opposite. Meadowbrook is rolling with the momentum, and Nelsonville is just struggling to get that ball onto the other side, get some good hits down to the floor.
Tell you what, one of those rallies, Chloe Lehman hit the ball. Somebody from Meadowbrook dug it up. I'm not sure who had it, but it was outstanding. Avery Black, another serve. Now, this is big. Colts looking to expand that 4-point lead. They're up 16-12. Ball's floated in, handled by the setter. Now it's going to be rolled across. Free ball. Nicola's bump to the outside. That's off the block. Point Meadowbrook, 17-12 now.
And this is where the Colts are going to get dangerous. They are rolling right now, Bill.
Avery Black with a nice service run here. Lineman talking to the under the net official. Oh, here's what the problem was. The big banana's now coming back in for Nelsonville-York. See him walking right across behind the Meadowbrook bench right there.
I see that. Maybe that was the issue.
Yeah, that could have been the issue. They didn't have the banana. Yeah. All right. Avery Black, another serve. 17-12, 5-point lead for the Colts.
They have the reindeer, the elf, the sports fan, the Santa. They have everything.
Ball's in.
Didn't have that banana.
That's tough. And, boy, number 20, Megan Booth, could not get it out of the net. That's going to make it 18-12. It's hard to overcome a 6-point lead.
And this has been quite the swing for Meadowbrook. They are, like I said earlier,
rolling
with this momentum.
Another serve by Avery. Here's Booth with the back set to Lehman. Ball's dug up by the Colts. Sitchna gets it across. Rolled across by Launder. Picked up by the Colts. Carol Launder picks it up now. Rolled back across by Meadowbrook. Booth set to the outside. Lehman's got it out of bounds. 19-12. They set the ball behind Lehman. Didn't have any kind of an approach. Couldn't get any kind of a good swing on the ball. She hit it fat out of bounds. Ball's put in. Middle hit. Down. 20-12. Lady Colts taking charge here in game number 2. Game number 1 belonged to the Buckeyes, 25-16. Avery Black on a big service run here. Served by Black. That ball's in. Bad bump. Libero handles the ball. Free ball across for Meadowbrook. Journey Nicola. Good pass. Sitchna. Outside. Hits down. That's Carly Launder right there. 21-12.
And this was the Meadowbrook that was playing in the district finals on Saturday against Union Local.
Good defense, good passing, and a finishing hit that time. Ball's in by Avery Black. Dug up. Mason to the outside. Lehman, that's
great
blocked.
Defense.
To the back again. Out of bounds. No hit. Chloe Lehman a little frustrated now. She got blocked, and then she hit it out of bounds.
And you thought a 6-point deficit was hard to overcome. Now we're looking at 10.
Booth with a set to the strong hitter. Down the line. Hit the tape. Point Meadowbrook. Colts dominating this game. I'll tell you what, right now they've got Nelsonville-York rattled. Ball's in. And inbounds. They tried to let it go for a point. Avery Black on a great service run. Game point for Meadowbrook. Ball's in. Dug up by the Buckeyes. Ball's rolled across. Nicola's bump is right up front to the middle. Blocked by Nelsonville-York, but it got across. That's game Meadowbrook. So the score in game 2, 25-12 Lady Colts. We're even in the match, 1 game apiece. We're going to take a quick break. Back with more from Logan High School right after this.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
In your time of need, will you be happy with your cut-rate car insurance? Will you have the coverages you need? Valentine Insurance is dedicated to protecting you and your family when you need it. As an independent insurance agency, we have partnered with many reputable insurance companies who even have local claims adjusters to provide you with unbeatable service. Are you going to trust a talking lizard to help you with your claim? Really? Don't let this happen to you. Trust the professionals at Valentine Insurance. Call 994-1776.
How can you select from insurance companies offering you lizards or ducks? When it comes to protection for your home and auto, you want a company that provides quality insurance products and personalized, fair, friendly claims service. WB Green Insurance represents Westfield Insurance. Their reputation is based on sharing knowledge and building trust. Westfield has been around the neighborhood over 150 years. WB Green Insurance welcomes the opportunity to quote your home, car, and business insurance. Don't be fooled by lizards and ducks. Call 439-1329.
Welcome back to Logan High School. Bill Castler, Brett Klein with you here. Meadowbrook Lady Colts coming in, evening this matchup. One game apiece now. Big win in game number 2, 25-12, and Brett, they dominated that game.
You know what I like that Meadowbrook did in that second match there? They completely flipped what they did in the first. I mean, it was completely two tales of a struggling team in that first, and then you get to the second, they compose themselves. They're able to hit the ball well, defend the ball well, and now we're coming into this tied 1-1.
Now we're going to see if Nelsonville-York can compose themselves, because they kind of fell apart in game number 2.
That's the end of that second. I mean, it was close. We were tied multiple times early on, but then Meadowbrook just turned around and did not stop.
Great service run by number 6, Avery Black. She kept the ball in. I think she had one ace, but she kept the ball in. They were difficult serves. Didn't get good passes up for Nelsonville-York. No good pass, no offense. No offense, Nelsonville-York's in trouble. That's their game. They have to play well around the net to win this game.
It's going to be interesting to see the adjustments that are made in terms of how they approach defending and, attacking.
Kylie Warren's serve, we're underway in game 3, is in. Rolled back across by Sichna. That's a good roll. Set by Mason. Nice hit there by Lehman. Ball's up. Hit again hard by the Colts. Dug out by Mason. And back across. That's a free ball.
A great
Ball's
sequence
down to the middle. Dumped by Meadowbrook. Picked up by the Lady Colts. Sichna now. Backline hit. Blocked by Nelsonville-York. Carly Launder's bump is up to number 10. That is Nat Norman. Nat Norman's hit goes across. Hit by Lehman. Great dig by Nicola.
A great sequence so far by both teams.
Here's a little dump. Picked up by the Buckeyes. Dump back across. Point Meadowbrook.
What a sequence, and what an end to that, too.
Both teams wanted that first point. I'll tell you something right now. Meadowbrook wanted it just a little bit more. Some great defense there on both sides of the net. Carol Launder's serve is in. That's number 2, Chloe Lehman with a hit. Off the block of Lehman now, and ball's dumped across. She doesn't get it across. I'll tell you what, Chloe Lehman, as well as she played in that first game, she's a little bit frustrated right now. You can see it.
And even the Buckeyes, they are all playing a little bit fluttered, not hitting it,
Oh, Carol Launder's serve! And there's a mix-up there, some bad communication as
not
number 21, Kylie. Yeah, Kylie Warren and number 4, Lindsay Spencer, the libero. They weren't sure who was going to take that. Here's the serve. Kylie Warren gets the ball up. Not a very good bump. Mason gets it across. Lehman's hit. That's going to be deep. Here comes Nicola. They got to get it across, and it gets across.
Oh, just
not quite.
Not.
All right. That's going to make it 3-2 now, I believe.
A fantastic effort by the Colts, but just short.
3-1, excuse me. Serve is in. Nicola's bump is good. Sichna chases that pass down. Free ball across. Picked up by Nelsonville-York now. Lehman, backline hit. That is inbounds, and that's a good call by the official. She rolled that ball and hit the line.
Very close call, but he's right there.
3-2 now. And the setter, number 20, Megan Booth, with another serve. Ball's in. Nicola's bump is across. Picked up by Meadowbrook. Carly Launder's roll goes back across. Here's Lehman. Ball's put up by... Ball's at the net. Number 15, Macy Call, had a shot at it. Meadowbrook was able to put it back across. That's going to make it 4-2 Colts. Taylor Sichna. Good server here. She had some big runs against Union Local. Ball's in by Sichna. Lehman's dig is out of bounds. Point Colts.
Not the start you want in this match for Nelsonville.
4-2. Ball's put up. Backline hit from Lehman. That's out.
A bit too
Sitchner
much
with
for
another serve.
Nelsonville.
4-point lead for Meadowbrook right away. I'll tell you what, timeout here would be a good idea for Nelsonville-York. You can't afford to get too much further behind. Good up this time by Lehman. Mason's pass is good. Blocked by the Colts. They're all over that. Number 6, Emmy Fowler hit the ball hard, but nothing doing. Here's the timeout I was talking about right now. Nelsonville-York playing very frustrated right now. The Meadowbrook defense is getting inside their head. First game, Chloe Lehman and company were putting the ball down. Meadowbrook couldn't pick anything up. Big win for the Buckeyes. Meadowbrook starts off, it's a 7-2 lead, 5-point lead. Not impossible to overcome, but hard.
Absolutely not. I mean, you need to get some serious momentum, and you know what the hardest part about this is? You need to stop Meadowbrook's momentum because they have not stopped rolling that ball.
The problem is Meadowbrook for Nelsonville-York. The problem is Meadowbrook's picking everything up. They're chasing everything. They're getting their first pass at least up in the air to where somebody can get to it. A lot of the passes are going right up to the setter, number 4, Addie Sitchner. She's picking the right hitter. They can't really double the block up. It's been tough for the Buckeyes here in these last 2 games. Here's Taylor Sitchner, another serve for the Lady Colts. 7-2 lead for Meadowbrook. Ball is in. Picked up now. Tight. And Lehman can't get to it. 8-2 now. Taylor Sitchner with a nice run here for the Lady Colts. Boy, I'll tell you what. Lehman's bump is up. Mason set to the back line. Lehman hits the ball out of bounds. You know, you can go to the well too often, Brett. Right now they're trying to ride number 2, and she is not delivering. 9-2. Meadowbrook with a 7-point lead. Sitchner's serve. Dug up and out.
And you notice Meadowbrook is attacking the same areas that they know they should be. You know, they're hitting the ball towards number 21 for Nelsonville, and more times than not, it's resulting in points for the Colts.
Coach Wayne Dickin just looking at the situation. Here's an up. Good up by the Buckeyes. Lehman's hit, and that's put down. That looked more like the first game right there as Chloe Lehman with a great hit. That's going to make it 10-3, 7-point lead for the Lady Colts.
And now Nelsonville getting the serve.
Macy Call with the serve. Ball is in. Put up by Carolander to the outside. Nice hit and point Meadowbrook. That was number 11, Katie Stoney. She hit that ball.
They did not let that service change affect them at all.
You see the block came inside. Stoney turned the line beautifully. Ball is out, and that's going to be point Nelsonville-York. 11-7 now, Lady Colts. Boy, Lady Buckeyes need a run. Coach Dickin back there talking to his charges. Nicola's bump, a little short, picked up by Launder. Rolled back across by Stoney. Mason set to the middle, no to the outside. That's Warren. Kylie Warren with the hit off the Meadowbrook block. 11-5, a little hope here for the Buckeyes. Boy, they need a service run in a big way right
Cutting
here.
that lead to 6, and they are hoping for some momentum.
Yeah. Number 11, Delaney Dean, one of the defensive specialists, in for the Buckeyes with the serve. Ball's floated in. Nicola's bumped to the middle, dumped across, found a hole.
That is put right where nobody was. I mean, you hear about putting it in the breadbasket. That was set perfectly outside the basket.
Katie Stoney, great job there. To the outside, sets hard by Warren. Saved by Meadowbrook, and nobody, a great job by Journey Nicola. Colts fell asleep. Nobody picked that volleyball up. 12-6 now. Still a 6-point lead for Meadowbrook.
They very much wish they had that.
Oh, Nicola did a great job to bring the ball back in, and nobody chased it.
It was a fantastic effort, but just came up short with the miscommunication.
Black's bump is a little, now Sitchner forced to chase. Stoney's hit, that is Nat Norman's hit to the outside. Great dig by Nicola. It's going to go back across. Hit again. Another dig by Nicola. Here's Sitchner with a bump. Hit by Stoney, picked up by the Colts. We're going to say double hit. 12-7. Well, I'll tell you what, the Buckeye faithful are excited. They've cut it to 5.
They're definitely starting to get some momentum. Let's see how Meadowbrook responds to this.
Van Bieber with the serve. Back set. Dumped across. Picked up by Nelsonville-York. Now dug back across by Mason. Here's a good pass. Sitchner to the outside. Great block. That was number 10, Gianna Dixon with the block. Point, Nelsonville-York. 12-8 run by the Buckeyes now.
And just like how they were at the beginning of the match, Meadowbrook is playing a little flustered.
Van Bieber's a great server. Floating serve this time. Sitchner to the outside. That's turned. Good dig. Picked up by Nelsonville-York and put across. Tipped across by Addie Sitchner. Now back across by Nelsonville-York free. Ball's up to the outside. Dumped across. Back now comes Mason. Warren. Ball's up to the back line. Rolled back across and blocked. That's number 10, Gianna Dixon. 12-9.
That's a great play by Nelsonville, and it definitely helps that when she has her hands in the air, she's at the net.
Well, that saves Van Bieber's serve, and she is their toughest server by far.
This is exactly what Nelsonville wanted. They are rolling right now. Meadowbrook is definitely playing frustrated.
Another floater serve, just getting them in. Sitchner back across. There's the hit off the block. That is number 10, the freshman, Natalie Norman. Big hit now right there. That's a 4-point lead for Meadowbrook. Stopping the bleeding. It's going to get the serve back to number 5, the libero, Journey Nicola. Nicola's serve is in. Balls hit across the scores table. All right, here's Nicola's serve. Ball is in. 14-9 is the score. Mason to the middle. Warren. Ball's up to the outside. Norman finds a hole. The freshman, Natalie Norman.
Great court awareness.
You're going to be seeing her for 3 more years in a Meadowbrook uniform. You have to love this. All right, here's Journey Nicola. Another serve for the Colts. 15-9. Ball's up. Mason set. Rolled across. Ball's up. Sitchner to the back line. That's hit. Taylor Sitchner puts it down. 16-9.
That was a fantastic hit by Meadowbrook there.
Set play right there. Room service pass. And Coach Wayne Dickin wants to talk it over. Boy. And that is sister to sister. Perfect pass to number 4 and came back out. Hit that ball. Back set. Great job by the Lady Colts. 16-9 lead. 7 points. I'll tell you what, if nothing else, they've quieted that crowd down who was very, very active in the first game.
Oh, 100%. That first match, I mean, those Buckeye fans were chirping and chirping, but now Meadowbrook has calmed the storm just by their own play and looking to get a peep out of them now.
Hey, let's thank our sponsors while we have a quick chance. AMG Vanadium, J&S Tree Services, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Doan Ford, Valentine Insurance, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Valentine Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, and Doan Ford. Without these sponsors, we could not be here today. Ball is in by the Colts, or picked up now. Mason set to the outside. Warren with the hit off the block. Good timeout. Boy, your coach Wayne Dickin, you have to be happy with that.
Buckeyes keeping it close. 6-point game. Still manageable, Bill.
One of the good things right now for Chloe Lehman, number 2, is over on the bench. Ball's in. To the outside. Taylor Sitchner fans on the hit. That's going to make it 16-11.
Just came up short on that hit. Didn't quite get the hit she wanted. Ended up going off the net.
Libero, passer supreme, Lindsey Spencer with the serve for the Lady Buckeyes. Ball's up. It's a good pass to the middle. Taylor Sitchner. That's good. 17-11. Service now. Back to the Colts.
And they turn that around and she says, you know what? We're going to get this right this time.
Addie Sitchner, number 4, the setter, now serving. Ball's in. Floating serve. Picked up to the back. Hit. Warren's hit is picked up by the Colts, and they get it across.
What a play by Meadowbrook.
going to say double hit on Nelsonville-York. And
if you are Meadowbrook, you have to be happy about that.
18-11. Great job by the Lady Colts to dig that ball out of the net. Serve is in. Right up to Mason. Back set. That's a hit. That's number 21, Kylie Warren. She puts the ball in. 18-12. It's a 6-point lead for Meadowbrook. Look who's back in. Number 2, Chloe Lehman. The big hitter for the Buckeyes is in. Ball's put up. Set to the back. Great block there by Lehman and number 15, Macy Call. Nothing doing. They're going to say the block was out of bounds. So point to Meadowbrook. Kara Launder's serve is in. Ball's rolled across by Lehman. Picked up by one of the Lady Colts. Here's Nicola now rolled across by Meadowbrook. Mason set to the outside. Lehman, that's blocked. They're going to say that's point Nelsonville-York. Megan Booth with the serve now. The setter is back on the service line. 19-13, Lady Colts. Nicola's bump is up and they can't chase it down. That's a service ace for Booth. Little odd there, a serving error, a receiving error by number 5, Journey Nicola. Short serve, picked up, that's a double hit, and that's a good call. Addie Sichna can't pick it up, 19-14, 5-point lead now. Here comes NY. Ball's in, tough serve, and they can't get to it.
Points coming in spurts here for both teams.
Timeout. Kelly Zender wants to talk about it, and I'll tell you what, this is a good idea. You've got a hot server back there in the setter, number 20, Megan Booth, putting the ball in, and she's rapid firing the ball in. Get a timeout called, get your team calmed down, get ready to receive the serve. Good job there by Coach Zender. Get things straightened around. Still a 3-point lead for the Lady Colts, 19-16.
And if you've noticed, it hasn't been one team dominating this match. It's been points for Meadowbrook, followed by points for Nelsonville. And then the same thing back and forth, which is making this game so close and going to be interesting to see how these last few play out.
Game 3, it seems like Nelsonville's got themselves composed a little bit, kind of like Meadowbrook did in Game 2. All right, service run here for number 20, Megan Booth. The setter for the Lady Buckeyes. Ball's in. That's a good up. To the back. Hit hard. Dug up. Here's the libero with the dig and back across by the Lady Buckeyes. Tipped across. They're going to say that's a lift. And Addie Sichna could not get to the ball, and that's going to make it a 2-point lead for Meadowbrook. Here come the Lady Buckeyes. Short serve. Ball's in. Point! Nelsonville-York now trailing by 1. Critical game number 3.
Riding the hot waves and scoring when they need to.
Match is tied 1-1. Let's give number 20, Megan Booth, a lot of credit. Great service run here. Digs up by Meadowbrook. Sichna, back set. Ball's hit. Good dig by the libero. Ball's hit. Another dig by Nicola. To the outside, that's hit. Carly Launder finds a hole. 20-18, the bleeding stops, and Taylor Sichna's back on the service line for the Lady Colts. Ball's in by Taylor Sichna. Up. Mason set to the middle. That's hit. That's Lehman. 20-19, 1-point lead for Meadowbrook. Number 15, Macy Call now with the serve here for the Lady Buckeyes. Ball is in. Nicola gets it up. Good set. Good first pass. Hit to the outside. That's Launder to the outside again. What's double hit? That's a double hit on number 10, Gianna Dixon. Not used to setting the ball.
For Meadowbrook there. Puts them at 21, 4 points away from this match win.
2-point lead for the Lady Colts. Good service here. That's Avery Black back on the service line. She had a big run in the first game. Blocked! 22-19, 3-point lead for the Lady Colts. Can Avery Black do it again?
They are not letting Nelsonville get any leeway after that timeout. Definitely putting the hammer down.
This has been a bad rotation. That's going to be another point for Meadowbrook. This has been a tough rotation for the Lady Buckeyes. 23-19. Colts are 2 points away from taking a lead in this match.
This is where you want to see that intensity stay as high as it has been.
Ball's overpassed. Yes. 24-19. Game point Meadowbrook. Boy, just when you thought Nelsonville-York was getting wound up, the whole side of the gymnasium was going crazy, Avery Black steps to the line and quiets everybody down over there. Ball's in and that's game.
And just like that.
25-19, a big Game 3 win for the Lady Colts. The score in the match, it is Meadowbrook 2 games, Nelsonville-York just 1. We're going to take a quick break. Back with more from Logan High School right after this.
Thinking about outdoor project season. That's where J&S Tree Care Services can help. Whether it's hauling, cutting, trimming, removals, stump grinding, leaf and debris cleanup, or any other timber project, nothing is too far away, too big, or too small. J&S Tree Care Services can do it all. Find us on Facebook at JS Tree Care Services and call me, Jeanette, or my husband, Steve, for a free quote at 740-260-6603.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Welcome back to Logan High School. Bill Castler, Brett Klein with you here. And right now, Meadowbrook Lady Colts 1 game away from heading to the regional finals. It was Nelsonville-York taking the first game 25-16, but the Lady Colts have roared back. They've taken the second, they took the second game 25-12, and this last game 25-19. Right now, Nelsonville-York, they need to get off to a good start here. It's very important for the Lady Buckeyes because you get behind here and you're facing elimination in this match. It's pretty tough.
And I would say complete swing of momentum, but that third match there was very back and forth in terms of who had the hot hand.
Well, I'll tell you what, when they get to the rotation where Avery Black is serving, Lady Buckeyes have had a rough time. Here's the serve. Put in by the Lady Buckeyes. Nice block by the Colts. Hit by Lehman, and again, and inbounds. Chloe Lehman.
Strong start there for the Buckeyes.
Well, I'll tell you what, they blocked the first one, and they dug it right back up, and they came right back to her, and Lehman didn't waste any time with the second one. 1-0 Buckeyes. Serve is in. Nicola's bump is good. Back set. Hit by Taylor Sitchna. That's put down.
Sitchna with a great hit right into the heart of the York defense.
Came back to the right side. They were looking for it, single block, and she got around it easily. Great pass, great set. Sitchna's serve. Ball's in. Out of bounds. The libero, number 4, Lindsay Spencer, bumped it out of bounds. Winner of this match will take on the winner of the South Webster Frankfurt Adena match coming up right after this. Sitchna's serve is in. Put up by the Buckeyes. There's a hit. And that's in. Number 6, that's Emmy Fowler for Nelsonville-York. 2-2. This is a key game right here.
We also want to mention, starting at 7:30, the Shenandoah Zeps play the Highland Hawks. That will be available on YRP-TV as well. So stick around for some more volleyball action.
Nicola's bump is up. Sitchna chases it down, backside hit. That is Avery Black. She's going to head back to the service line.
And this is not what you want to see for Nelsonville.
This is the rotation they've had problems with. Let's see what Avery Black does. Ball's in.
The problems continue.
Yes, and this rotation it is just, you have to find an answer for this.
This rotation for Meadowbrook has been absolutely phenomenal.
Black's second serve. That ball's in. Good dig. Put up by Mason. Ball's down. Blocked by Meadowbrook. Sets to the back. There's Lehman. Ball's put up by Meadowbrook. Dump back across, and that's good. Number 4, Addie Sitchna.
This is the run you want to see if you're Meadowbrook. For Nelsonville, you have to have an answer for the defense Meadowbrook's playing at the net.
Avery Black, another serve. Yes! That's an ace. Tell you what, if I am Coach Wayne Dickin for the Buckeyes, I call a timeout after this if she gets another point. Ball's put up. Mason set. That stops the bleeding right there as Carol Launder couldn't come up with a dig. So that's going to make it 6-3, and that's going to put the big hitter, number 2, Chloe Lehman, back on the service line.
And if you look who they have at middle there for Nelsonville, big number 10, hand straight up, and she's almost at the top of the net.
Back set. Good job there by the Buckeyes to put that up. That's hit by Warren and blocked. Number 11, that's Katie Stoney, stoned her.
Meadowbrook going into this game knowing that they're going to have a tough battle with Nelsonville's defense, brought their own defensive intensity that has just helped them get so many points in this game.
Carly Launder serve is in. That's an ace. 8-3, 5-point lead.
And then you mix in their defense with these great service runs they're getting, and Meadowbrook is just rolling.
Floater, balls to the net, dug out by Mason, but not enough. Substitution coming in. Kenzie Van Bieber's going to come in now.
Losing some of the height for Nelsonville. Going to be interesting to see how they play at the net now.
Ooh. That was the number 4, Lindsey Spencer, who's been the top passer for the Lady Buckeyes. 10-3 Meadowbrook, 7-point lead Lady Colts. Right now, Brett, it's all Meadowbrook.
100% is, and you're seeing the hot hand from their service runs that they're getting, their defense that they're playing.
Avery Black and Taylor Sitchna have just had some great runs service-wise for Meadowbrook. And right now, the Lady Buckeyes looking for an answer. They need to get some passes up. It's key for Nelsonville-York that they get those passes up. They live at the net.
Nelsonville, I mean, you got to just be telling your kids right now, you know, we need to be changing our looks, because what they're doing when they have the ball on their side and trying to hit it across, everything's being defended so well. So maybe try changing your approach a little bit, get some different looks that you weren't getting before, use that height to your advantage, but
they need to get first pass up, and they've had trouble with that. Carly Launder with the serve. Ball's in. Mason has to bump set. And Warren hits the ball into the net.
Meadowbrook is starting to pull away.
That's a sign of frustration right there. The set was behind the hitter, and she just hit it into the net. All right, Launder serve. Ball's in. Dug up. Bump set. Hit down the middle. Good dig by Meadowbrook. To the outside. Picked up by Nelsonville-York. Here's Warren. And that's going to be touched by number 5, Journey Nicola. Point now to the Lady Buckeyes. Bad news is they're down 11-4. They've got to make up 7 points here. Kenzie Van Bieber, top server for Nelsonville-York, and showed it right there. Right off the hands of Avery Black. Her serve knuckles, and it's got some speed. Ball's in. That's Sitchna, and that's a double hit right there. That's going to be point to Meadowbrook. Nice job by Addie Sitchna to just dump that ball across. 12-5, and right there, the big serve of number 5, Kenzie Van Bieber, off the books. Here's Journey Nicola with the serve. Good bump to the outside. That's where end ball is. Oh, they're going to say that's in. Boy, I didn't know about that.
That was a bit far out.
That's the first one I've disagreed with, but okay. 12-6 now. 6-point lead now for the Lady Colts. Here's the libero, number 4, Lindsey Spencer. Serve is in. Addie Sitchna is set to the outside. And number 11, Delaney Dean can't come up with it. Point Meadowbrook, 13-6. 7-point lead for Meadowbrook.
They are keeping the distance that they want to keep.
Number 4, Addie Sitchna now with the serve. Setter with the service. Ball is in, floated in. That's a bad bump. Picked up by Mason. Rolled back across by Warren, but it's out of bounds. 14-6. Addie Sitchna with another serve.
Meadowbrook's service runs have just been
floater.
Unbeatable this game.
Set to the right side. That's Warren. Good dig by the Lady Colts. Picked up. Dump. Back across now. Mason set to the outside. Warren balls it. Great dig by Nicola. Up now. And that was number 10. That was Natalie Norman. And balls dug up by Meadowbrook again. Now to the middle. Sitchna's hit is in. 15-6.
Pulling away from this game, and your Lady Colts are 10 points away from a regional final berth.
You know what? The fat lady's not singing yet, but I think she's warming up. This is close to being over right here. Addie Sitchna on the service line for the Lady Colts. Ball's floated in. Back set. Cross by Warren. Nicola's going to set that to the right side. Good dig there. Back across by Nelsonville-York. Sitchna now to the middle. Ball's down. That's trouble. (16-6). It's a 10-point lead. Addie Sitchna continues to serve. Another service run for Meadowbrook. Sitchna's serve is in. Back across. Roll back across now. Addie Sitchna, ball's in. That's number 6, Avery Black, the right side hitter, puts it down 17-6.
She is definitely warming up there, Bill. 17-6. It's going to be hard to not only come back from this.
You got to have a heck of a run to come back from this. With the way Meadowbrook's playing defense, I don't see somebody having a run like that.
They are a great service run, and it's just not looking good for the Buckeyes.
Ball's put up. Nicola gets a nice pass to the back, and that's rolled in by Meadowbrook. Now to the outside, Warren. Ball's up, good job by Nicola. Dug out by Addie Sitchna to the back and in.
That was a great play by Nelsonville defensively. Kind of exactly what they've been struggling to do all game.
Well, they just dumped it back across and found Meadowbrook out of position a little bit. 17-7. Now the big hitter's back in, Chloe Lehman, but she has not been a factor here in these last couple games. Ooh, good job by Sitchna to get that across. Launder rolls it back. Now here is Lehman. Good dig by the Lady Colts. Sitchna to the outside. That's number 10. That's Nat Norman, the freshman, puts it down. 18-7.
Meadowbrook is creeping up on this victory. Nelsonville just doesn't have any answers for the Colts. They are being overpowered almost every time.
Too much good. This is exactly what Coach Zendersey said. We got to rely on defense. We've got to rely on our quickness, our blocking, and it has been there this game. And there's a good hit by Lehman. Point NY, 18-8. It's a 10-point lead.
We're going to get that front line with some height for Nelsonville right now. Let's see if that proves any advantage.
Ball's in. Nicola's bump to the outside. Launder gets it back across. Back set. Out of bounds. No touch.
Too much on it from Nelsonville there.
Amy Fowler, set was a little bit behind her, and she swung away at it anyway, didn't try to roll it. So 19-8. Taylor Sitchna's serve is in. Good job by Mason. Put across. Ooh. Job there by Lehman. 19-9 now. It's a 10-point lead for Meadowbrook. Service error into the net for number 15, Macy Call.
Not what you want to see.
Boy, that's rough. 20-9. 11-point lead for Meadowbrook. Served by Black is in. Mason set to the outside. Dug up by Nicola to the outside. That's number 3. That's Carly Launder. The senior captain puts it down.
At this rate, Bill, she's not only singing, she's
in full voice right now.
She has a full choir with her.
She does.
21-9 Meadowbrook.
Avery Black. Another serve by Black. Ball's inbounds. 22-9. 3 points away from another trip to the regional final. If they win this, Lady Colts will take on the winner of the next game between South Webster and Frankfort Adena.
And that game, assuming Meadowbrook wins, will be played on Saturday, I believe 2 p.m. We will be having that on YRP TV. So stay tuned to watch your Lady Colts if they advance.
Ball's put up by Nelsonville-York. Lemons digs it across. Put back across by Addie Sichna. 22-9. Anytime you have to possess the ball now, here's Lehman. Good hit. Sichna back across. Launder's hit is blocked. 22-10. It's a 12-point lead. Interesting here. You might note last state rankings, South Webster, the Jeeps, they were the 7th ranked team in the state. Frankfort Adena, I believe, is ranked as well.
Now, Meadowbrook did make it all the way to the state semifinals where they did face off against the 2 seed in the state for Division III.
There's a hit. That was Launder, and she hit that with authority. 23-10. Yeah. Adena is tied for 14th. So, 2 state-ranked teams will be taking, and of course, the Lady Colts, they're ranked number 13 in the state. Dug up by Nelsonville-York. Warren's hit is blocked. Picked up by the Lady Colts now to the outside. Roll. That's Nat Norman. Ball's up into the net and back across.
Great play by Nelsonville to keep their hopes alive.
Dumped and in! Match point.
The Meadowbrook faithful, knowing that their team is on the brink of a regional final berth, getting an ovation for their team, standing up on their feet. Ball's in.
That's it! Lady Colts get beat in game 1, 25-16. Boy, I'll tell you what, it looked like the Lady Buckeyes came to dominate. They sweep the rest of the match. Lady Colts win game 2, 25-12, game 3, 25-19, and game 4, 25-10. They dominate. They are going to the regional finals, Brett. Congratulations, Lady Colts.
I have to say, we will be offering coverage for the Meadowbrook Lady Colts as they come back here to Logan on Saturday afternoon. 2 p.m. is the first serve, I believe, and they will play the winner of the next game.
South Webster and Frankfort Adena.
So we will know by the end of the night who Meadowbrook will be playing in the regional finals and a chance to go back to Wright State for Meadowbrook.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break, and we will come back with a wrap-up right after this.
Do you really think that an insurance company who promises quotes in a few minutes has your best interest in mind? Do they really know you and what coverages you need? Hi, this is John Valentine with Valentine Insurance. We take time to learn about you and your insurance needs so you can feel comfortable that you're receiving the right coverages at the best possible prices. Find us on Facebook, stop by our office, or give us a call at 994-1776. Valentine Insurance, a partner you can depend on.
Your home and your car are likely your 2 biggest investments. Protecting them from unexpected damage is a prime concern to WB Green Insurance. They are proud to represent Westfield Insurance, a financial service organization that provides insurance products for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers, along with personalized claim service that's fast and friendly. To learn how Westfield can help with your insurance needs, talk to WB Green Insurance today.
And we're back. Logan High School. Bill Castler, Brett Klein, wrapping this one up Lady Colts advancing to another regional final, looking for another trip to the state.
The Meadowbrook Colts just, they seemed a bit rattled. Definitely had to break themselves into the first game.
Well, and you have to give Nelsonville-York a lot of credit. They fed their big girl, number 2, Chloe Lehman. She had an outstanding game, and Meadowbrook, they were having trouble keeping the block together, and Lehman, she just dominated as Nelsonville-York dug everything up. Their setter, number 20, Megan Booth, was getting some room service passes in game 1, and the Lady Buckeyes came away with a 25-16 win. Didn't look good for Meadowbrook. Lady Colts composed themselves in game 2. They came back and won 25-12, and you could see right there, Meadowbrook was, we were talking about it at the break. Great defense. They were picking everything up, and that's frustrating when you're a team that lives and dies on play at the net. You get a good block, you get a good hit, and it's picked up or it's dug up, and all of a sudden, they're playing again. And that makes it tough on a team that is used to putting the ball away and winning quick points.
Definitely frustrating for Nelsonville. I mean, with the height that they had, you just expected them to have great plays at the net, be able to get the ball over to the other side, but Meadowbrook just kept up that same intensity. They did not let up, and a big reason why that swing of momentum happened in that second game. It was a complete takeover. They got control of the game, and then bam, this is our game to win. Yeah, well, and I'll tell you what, a lot of service. You were talking about credit to the servers. A lot of credit. Boy, number 6, Avery Black, she had a great game serving the ball. Taylor Sitchna had a good game as well, as did number 2, Kara Launder, but you really have to hand it to number 6, Avery Black. They found a rotation that was giving the Buckeyes trouble, and she put the ball in time after time after time. I'd like to see the stats. We didn't keep stats on serving, but she probably had at least a third of the Lady Colts points, and most of it coming on early returns, good serves, bad bumps by Nelsonville-York, and Meadowbrook just took advantage of that. And hitting on the service runs for Meadowbrook, I mean, she had not only one good run, she had multiple. She had three good runs. And that just, I mean, it demoralizes the team, and it just does not help them in any way to get them, any leeway on the Colts. All adds up to a Meadowbrook win. And exactly 3-1 over Nelsonville-York. Now, I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any easier after this because we were just talking about it. These teams are ranked in the state in Division III. South Webster Jeeps up there. The Jeeps are the Adena Warriors and South Webster are both ranked. Adena is ranked. They are tied for 14th. They are tied with Fairbanks. And South Webster sitting at 7. They're sitting at number 7, so they are ranked higher. Meadowbrook is ranked number 13. So won't be easy whoever Meadowbrook does end up with. But again, congratulations to Coach Kelly Zender and the Lady Colts. They are looking at another trip to state. Exactly. And congratulations to the Colts. We will be bringing you coverage, as I mentioned earlier, of the regional final matchup back here at Logan High School. Jim Myers Gymnasium in Logan, Ohio. A bit of a trip, but a lot of the Meadowbrook faithful made it out tonight, hoping for the same turnout Saturday. It is at 2 o'clock, so, no worries about night travel, but you can also should be coming on very shortly, if not already on, the Highland Hawks as they face off against the Shenandoah Zeps. 1 and a 2 seed, yeah. Shenandoah actually the 1 seed, Highland the 2, so that ought to be something right there. John Valentine and John Charlton with the call over there. So that is from Pickerington High School North, a trip over to Columbus for them. Yeah, nice trip over there. All right, hey, final score here, though, in the match is Meadowbrook 3 and Nelsonville-York 1. The score in games, Game 1 going to the Lady Buckeyes, 25-16. Game 2 to the Lady Colts, 25-12. Game 3, Lady Colts, 25-19. And Game 4, the final game, to the Lady Colts, 25-10. Been a pleasure, Brett. Appreciate your help here on color and also directing our technical director tonight. Appreciate Andrew Dunlap, our cameraman. Colts live to play another game. Again, final score in the match, it is Meadowbrook 3 and Nelsonville-York 1. I'm Bill Kassler. Have a great rest of your night.
This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.